Good morning, good morning, good morning. I come to you with correct aproko. Hey, hey. Una good morning, una good morning, una good morning. Kuru morning, kuru morning, kuru morning. Come and see America wonder. I see American wonder. Pastor Kingsley is Wonuaye. Eh, good morning, good morning. I'm greeting you as you are greeting me. Hey. Pastor Kingsley as Wonuaye. Hello, 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 twe. Make I follow, make I copy Jesus lover this morning. Hello, twe. Ah, hello, twe. Muse, good morning. Hello, twe. Pastor Kingsley as Wonuaye. I dey go do tattoo. Our pastor as Wonuaye. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. That's what Alako we always says. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy, I been how they call am. Say na happy Saturday they call am. I no even know the one we dey do now. We have seen the Pastor Kingsley as Wonuaye. Where are all those people that say I don't understand the things of the spirit? Wallahi, now I am understanding the things of the spirit. Anybody wey tell me say I no born again, I go push it, fight am. Anybody. Musa, good morning dear. How are you? Since B people, nothing wey they never tell me yesterday. They enter my DM, nothing wey they no tell me finish. And I expected that they are going to be upset. I understand the things of the spirit. I know say they go vex. Moku stop the music. Good morning everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I expected that since B says soldier, they go vex. For the thing wey we do yesterday, they go vex. But you see Nigerians, you know one thing I've noticed with us Africans, we have a very toxic. Oh, can you all hear me? Hello, can you all hear me? I'm sure you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me well. Is it me? Okay. Yeah. You see, since B people don't enter, since B people don't, they enter my DM. Nothing wey they never call me. They didn't just yeah, thank you. Good morning everyone. I'm greeting you as you are greeting me. Since B people they enter my DM. Apart from say they insult themselves, no be me. For inside for they just bombard my, apart from say they leave comments. They were just there, just throwing tantrums. I don't know why we don't like, I don't know why our people don't like what do they call? They don't like criticism. The truth is, the show I did on Since B yesterday, I didn't do it to rip her apart. Just like any other, it's just like any other thing. Like any other, I observe stuff. And you can't, yes, the show on my platform we talk about everything. It doesn't matter who it is. We talk about everything. And they were advised for her. The reality is, no matter, there's nothing you do that doesn't have repercussion. Whether you do right, whether you do wrong, it all has repercussion. And you can't pretend to be who you are not. Okay? Leave them, Musa, maybe they play. You can't ignore, there's always a repercussion for every behavior. For every action, there's a reaction. There are people who are aggrieved. There are people who felt, people wanted to say whatever they wanted to say. I totally get where people are coming from. Some people felt I was biased. There's no biasness there. Okay? My observation, like I said, most of what I said, everything I said yesterday was purely from my observation. Yes, there were some things, yeah, of course. Like I said, people came to speak to me about stuff. And the truth is, like you all know, people, all of you have been following me from day one. I don't talk about people's private life. It's just not my, it's just not, to me, it's a no-no. Okay, I don't talk about, because it's just not something that interests me. Whatever is not in public domain, I don't talk about it. It's not because I'm scared of anything. Okay, but I just don't believe in that toxic kind of content creation, because to me I feel it's quite toxic. There are people's private life. What they do in their private is their private. It's totally their business. People have a right to their privacy. And another thing I also feel is, if you can come and tell me about someone's private life, that means you can be trusted. That's what I feel. You can't be trusted. If you come tell me about someone's private life, you can't be trusted. Because obviously, I create content. So you're coming to come and tell me about people's private, you're coming to come and tell me the private life of the person. If you have, exactly, Muse, I may be today, say I no get power to the do, to the do my Lord, I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give in this court. you know, when you come and tell me about people's private life, I don't blog people's private life, because I don't. That's not what I created my page for. It's not to talk about people's private life. Yes, whatever is in public, I will talk about it. I will analyze it, and I will say it from how we see it. And of course, people will call in, they share their opinion. It's totally their opinion. It's my opinion and my observation. And like I said, anyone that loves Sis B, anybody that likes her, anybody that is close to her, even watching the show that we did yesterday, there's a lot. I've not had the time. I started watching it earlier. Anybody, I'm actually going to, like, I like watching my shows back just to see, because it's not just about me talking. There's also lessons I can learn. When you're doing all this kind of thing, you can also talk to yourself. You also advise yourself. You know. So the reality is, most of the people that were, you are jealous of her. There was even someone that said, it's through your page I got to know about her, and it's through her page that I got to know about you. She was the one that directed people to your page. Blah, blah. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anybody can direct anybody, but it doesn't mean that we cannot that people cannot call out what they see. I'm not blinded. Yeah, there's no, yeah, there's loyalty. And good morning, Gary, diaspora diva. I get it that people can be loyal, but even when you're loyal, it doesn't mean you can't tell people. You can't, if you are friends with someone and you can't tell the person the truth, you guys have no business being friends. Okay? And if you say you are someone's follower, I want to believe if I'm doing something wrong, I want to believe my followers should be able to call me out for it. Okay? That's my belief, and that's what I prefer. People should be able to call me out. I know diaspora diva kuku dey see their comment. Some even enter my DM. If you see all this issue wey dey talk, you are bitter, you are jealous of Sis B, and I'm like, jealous of her for what? What is it about her I'm jealous of? What exactly is about her that should make me jealous? People that, if you are, instead of fighting for her, or instead of doing the rigmarole, she came out to tell her story. Exactly, Carol. She came out to tell her story. Of course, people have observed stuff. And like I said, me, I walked away from her page a few years ago, because to me, what she was doing just did not tie up for me. It just did not. She was not. I couldn't marry her with what she was projecting, and what she was projecting. Musa abeg just leave them. E dey normal, na normal scenario. But the cocoa of the matter be say, Sis B needs to go and change her ways. It is just as simple as that. She needs to rethink. If she's a social worker, we do what they call reflective practice, and you can reflect. You can reflect on your actions. I'm sure, in her heart of heart, she knows. I don't think she realized how much she's hurt people, and I think with the way she's announced and whatever, I don't think mainly from a vindictive thing. I think people were, people were able to like, oh, I was able to put, like, for me, I was able to put my fingers. Although I could tell, to be honest, like I said, I knew something was not right, and I could smell the coffee about her marriage. I knew that what she was putting out is not necessarily what it is. So, like I said, I wasn't shocked about her announcement. As a matter of fact, like I said, when people called me, they wanted me to come, and I think there are people that she had beef with, and they wanted me to come and use my platform for them to come and hear whatever wahala we dey get. That one no concern me. And they talk, they sent me receipt and everything. I tell them, I say sorry, I know they use my yes, I be a proco, but my platform is not to be doing a fracas or face or social media fighting. I no get that kind of power. That's not what I created my platform for. My platform is, yeah, we'll talk about trending issues, but in whatever, with every topic we have, we always draw a lesson, because we have to learn. It's not just about talking about stuff. What are the lessons in what we're talking about? Okay. uh, yeah, you said so. Diaspora diva, I think, me, I don't even think say I follow and reach 1 year, to be honest. 1 year, okay, I don't even think say I do and reach 1 month. I don't think, yeah, I don't think it was up to a year, because it was just and she's been like a, her followers are even as toxic as she is. Her followers are they are so toxic. If you don't agree with what she's saying, they go hard on you. I've seen it on the page, where they go really hard on you. I don't know how they've created, I mean, they've literally made a monster of themselves, but hey, that's their business. Even the comment they are making, the comment they are making, you can hear, you can see the kind of community CSB has built. And I know there are people who are not bold enough to call her bluff. ah I know there are people who are not bold enough to call her bluff, and that's what you see. I can bet you. Diaspora diva, leave all those alpha male and alpha nonsense wey dey talk. All those things na story for the gods. Which woman, who is not independent? When they, all when they, there's when you get into a toxic environment, you can tell. It's just as simple as that. But hey, it is what it is. And I hope our people, the truth is, they won't learn their lesson. I don't see Sis B learning, and that's the truth. I don't see her learning, because I actually watched. She did a live show after she's announced. What's the name? She did a live show after she has announced. Hey, how are you? She did a live show after she announced. When she did a short video to talk about her divorce and, well, separation. And if you go and even the separation video, if you go and look at it, that separation video lack emotions. If you understand emotional intelligence, that video lack emotions. In short, that video on its own, if you sit down to analyze that video, Sis B is not doing herself a favor. For all our soldiers, honestly, that lady is not doing herself a favor. It speaks a lot. That video, that 12 minutes video that she did, or 13 minutes video that she did to announce her separation, it tells you that just sit down, remove your emotions, and pay attention to every word. Pay attention to her body language, her demeanor, her body language, and everything. It speaks volume. Yesterday when I was doing the show, I deliberately ignored talking about that video. If I sit down and analyze that video, one thing I will say is, you see, men, hey, men, you better be, you need to be careful. I'm a woman. And I can tell you for free, watching that video, I wouldn't want someone like Sis B in my private corner. That video, honestly, once you watch that video that she used in announcing, there is no iota of emotion. She projects herself as a very ruthless lady. And again, it further confirms, when honestly, just go and watch that video. Take away your emotions, put your emotion aside, and watch it from anybody that is that understands body language. I'm not talking of body language from the point of I'm being emotional. If you're an expert, maybe a social worker, a psychologist, go and watch. A social worker, a psychologist, please go and watch that video and use all your 5 skills of assessment. Watch that video. Trust me, that video is not is not, it doesn't speak well for her. Trust me. But people are so carried away. I mean, how do you describe your man? You even did a show. You were saying, your man is cold, blah blah blah. You know, there were languages she was using for the man, and I just want to, even from the way she was talking, you can picture what life is like in the marriage. Exactly, exactly. Diaspora diva. Just go and watch. Even when the live show she did, that she was talking a blah blah blah, a blah blah blah, all the story that she told, she didn't do herself justice. That lady did not do herself justice in any form, in any shape or manner. She literally just started confirming people's suspicions. She started confirming people's views and people's opinion of her. She was just literally taking everything she did on that, in that. Go and watch that video. Just go and watch that video. If you understand body language, I'm not talking of someone that just read about body language for the form of reading. If you're a social worker, when you're doing assessment, social worker, psychiatrist, psychologist, if you literally sit down, put yourself in your assessment mode and watch that video. That video speaks a lot. It speaks a lot about things behind the scene. It tells you, honestly, if you analyze it for your 5 point of assessment, honestly, you will rip that lady. Like, you don't even need someone to tell you this is what goes on behind the scene. But hey, it is what it is. And you can understand why people are reacting. Even yesterday, after I dropped my phone, yes, I was bonding. Actually, I gained a sister yesterday. It was so interesting. I gained a sister, yesterday. Was and I'm always happy, yeah, I gained a sister, and it was just beautiful, connecting and everything. But the cocoa of the matter is, even after I dropped call, I had calls. I had people calling me. People calling to share their experience. Up until 2:30 a.m. this morning, my phone was buzzing. People saying their experience, sharing their experience of their encounters. If I'm a nasty person, trust me, I will do series or show on her. But I didn't set up my show. I didn't set up my platform to do social media, story, those kind of things. I don't have time for that. If you don't, the video we did yesterday is almost, I think, 5 hours. I've been how many hours it be? That's my longest I've ever done. Easy. If you watch that video and you don't learn from it, to your tent to Israel, there's nothing I can tell. I can't help your matter. I don't talk with you, I won't talk. And I should say, even the men that are in a corner, if they sit down and take their emotions away and pay attention to what we're saying, they themselves, they know that what we're saying is true. Even the people fighting for her, they have nothing to say. They are literally fighting, they are literally quarreling because they want us to say what they want us to back up what she's saying. They are not even necessarily fighting or attacking, or maybe not be attacking. They're not even what they are like. Whatever the lane or the person is yesterday, it was not even about. It's so much about what she's saying. You want that narrative to be by fire by force, we must hear it. It doesn't work like that. There's always different sides to every story. I don't need to live in their house. Just watching Sis B's video. Hey, good morning, Fumi. How are you, darling? Even just watching that her video, that her 12 or 13 minutes video that she did to announce her breakup, that speaks volume. It shows, honestly, if you are looking for a true definition of narcissist, if you don't understand what narcissism means, just go and watch that video. You will understand the things of the spirits. The interesting thing, if a man was the one that, if our husband, what's the name of the man again, that you are, if that man was the one that put out that video, and the man that wrote that write-up, oh my goodness, people will come hard for him. And this is where our society is toxic, our African society. This is where we are toxic, where the focus is so much on the woman. Oh, she's a weaker vessel. Oh, she's a this. Oh, she's a that. People are so focused. Their empathy is coming because it's not even empathy, sympathy. The sympathy is coming because sis B is a woman. Oh, is this? Oh, is that? Oh, what? Oh, that. If a man was the one that did that video that sis B did, oh my goodness, people will come hard. People will come hard for him. For him, they will rip that his video apart. But hey, women supporting women, let us see rude. Women supporting women, let us they talk wetin as e be. But hey, that's their problem. Olukaluku pẹ̀lú wàhálà. If sis B like me, she correct herself. She like me, she no correct herself. She's the queen of her life. She's the director of her life. Whatever she likes, she can do with herself. That's good for them. But because the thing is in public domain, we all have to talk about it. I heard they said, from what I understand, there are some people who have said she goes slide into their DM saying she wants to flag their show. You can't flag people's show. You talked about people have to talk about you. It's just as simple as that. And you have to be ready. You're in a public domain. You put out your story. Nobody told you to come out. You didn't have to tell your story if you don't want to. You tell your story, people will unpick what you are saying. People will unpick. My auntie, like I always talk, like when I talk about my auntie, I'm sure if you call my auntie today, it's not even if you, like even myself, I remember there was one time, one of my siblings was like, let me try and get you an auntie to reconcile, blah, blah, blah. I was expressing, we had a phone call. We had a WhatsApp phone call. And I was trying to express to her how I felt. And my auntie, she was so fixed. She was so fixed on, this is it. The woman changed her for me. My experience of living with her, the woman was trying to make me have a different experience. And I got sad there. I was like, in short, I end up just saying, okay, I've heard you, ma. And that was it, because I just thought, you know what, this is the last straw for me. Because when I was telling her by particular sibling, I said, this woman is so, she's as nasty as a nasty piece of work. You don't want to give her a chance. He blah, blah, blah. He blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, fine. There's no problem. Let's listen. We did a call. And the woman was just, she was just talking. She had her own, she wanted me to hold on to her own narrative. And I'm like, no. You and I know that that's not what happened when I lived with you. You and I know that there was more to all of this. Until today, she still wants me to think and believe that everything was fine. No, everything was not fine. And she herself knows that everything is not fine. Even the children, they have that perception. Why is auntie like, why is this person like this? Everything should be fine. No, everything is not fine. Your mom cannot treat me like a piece of shit and think it's okay. I'm sorry. I won't settle for less. Your mom deserves to apologize to me. I was a child living in a house. By law, she should apologize to me. The truth is, if I wanted to be nasty with my auntie, I'm a British citizen. I was born here. I just need to report her for historic child abuse. Herself, her husband, and all those that were involved. I need to report them. Wallahi, my auntie she no go enter Western world. And that's the truth. If I choose to go that way, she don't go enter western world ojú náà máa fi rí ẹsẹ̀ wọn ò ní bá western world. But me, I choose not to go on that level. I could do it. I'm British born, for crying out loud. I know how to do the reporting. I understand how to do it. I know the process. And there are scars on my body. There are scars on my body to show. And these scars are not scars that there is no way I would have inflicted on myself. There are things on my body that shows the depth of abuse. There are records there that shows the depth of abuse. So if I want to report historical abuse, na small thing. But it is, and that's people who are narcissists. They want you to hold on to their own story. They don't want you to tell your own story. They don't want to hear you talk about your own story. You know? And that's the reality. Sis B talks about people. She highlights narcissism. But go watch, honestly, that 30 minutes video, that video that she used to announce her separation, go watch it. Don't watch it from the angle of you are a Nigerian or you are an African. Watch it if you're a professional, particularly if you're a social worker, if you're a psychologist, or what's the name? You are a social worker, you are a psychologist, or you are a what do they call it? A psychiatrist. Go and watch it from your 5 point of assessment. You will be amazed the things you will see. So it is what it is, my dear. Anyway, so since be people, I see you now. Make una continue the two tantrum. Oyibiribiri. Yeah, for me, it's worth watching. Honestly, it's you watch. Honestly, it's if I sit down with that video, it's just me. I don't have the time. If I sit down with that video, begin to analyze. Ayayayayaya. Hey, no be small something. Anyway, let us go to Pastor Kingsley. Hey, Pastor Kingsley as Wonuaye. You see the man wey we dey see for here. Remember Pastor Kingsley? You don't know that pastor? This is you know that pastor wey dey always talk about relationship. Where he dey? You know there's this pastor that is always telling us about relationship. How relationship dey happen.
Having sex before marriage, ooh, bad foundation. These are part of things you should discuss with somebody when you're starting a relationship. What are our guidelines? That's why Christians that have sense and Christians that actually desire to keep themselves pure, they keep things like kissing and touching out. Let's just talk. Because kissing was never designed to satisfy. Kissing is what prepares you for the sacrifice. Because it never satisfies, it only turns you on. Kissing is what differentiates you from an animal. An animal can be ready for sex without any preparation. You as a human being, God doesn't expect that you're walking about thinking about sex every day. So kissing just gets you in the mood. When you start those things, you're on the pathway to sin. Sex before marriage affects the intimacy. Because from that time on, whenever you are meeting, you're thinking of sex, not knowing each other. Sex affects the trust. Sex will affect the respect. Sex affects good behavior because you are building a habit. Some people don't realize that the appetites you build in the relationship is the appetite you must sustain in the marriage. So sex doesn't help. Don't build that foundation. It dishonors God.
Shey una dey hear? That is a pastor. Is it better now? Is it still echoing? I think it's better now. So that is Pastor Kingsley. So this, you know, Pastor Kingsley turned 50 recently. This is Pastor Kingsley's. Thank you. This is Pastor Kingsley. He turned 50 recently. This was his 50th. I know Senam. This was Pastor Kingsley's 50th birthday to himself by himself. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to see the things of the Spirit? I deliberately took away the audio because they have a copyright on it. Here it is. wash and be blessed. Pastor Kingsley don get tattoo. That shall not have tattoo, that shall not have tattoo. Pastor Kingsley don get tattoo. Ọ̀pù nepa àwọn tèmi gbórí wọlé. La 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 la, I learn a lot with the 4 milk menu. I learn a lot. La 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 la. Pastor Kingsley has wọnú ayé. Did you saw it? Pastor Kingsley has wọnú ayé. Pastor Kingsley ti wọnú ayé. Bad guy. Baddest guy of the baddest. Baddest guy. Pastor Kingsley has joined bad gang. Pastor Kingsley has padà backslide. Shebi they say that backsliding. Remember that time when they say when you were, in those days. Say in those days when you go do wetin they call the thing wey you dey do so. In those days when you go palm your hair, they go say you have backslided. Those church wey dey dey palm hair, wey dey no dey perm hair. When you go and perm your hair, you use lipstick. They will say lipstick is of the devil. Mami water is the one that gave us lipstick. Pastor Kingsley, are you sawing what I am sawing? I am sawing the things of the spirit. Where are all the pastors on my page? Make una come ṣàlàyé the things of the spirit give us. Pastor Kingsley has wọnú ayé. No be small something. Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo, he has wọnú ayé. On his 50th birthday. I only think say that Pastor Samson. Say we get Pastor Samson. He backslide. No be so they call her. Person wey do tattoo, person wey plait hair, forget say baba go tattoo John. Wetin he say he tattoo for him body sef? John 3:16 na he tattoo for him body. But Pastor Kingsley tattooed John 3:16 on his body. Pastor Kingsley ti wọnú ayé. Àgbà tí pastor padà wọnú ayé. If na you be easy, cash some cruise for my easy. Oh my goodness. Pastor Kingsley has wọnú ayé lọ. What did we see so? Abeg, where are all the pastors wey say we no understand the things of the spirit? All the pastors on my page that used to come, all those pastors' children that used to come on my page and say I don't understand the things of the spirit. Wallahi, things of the spirit la real odindi. Odindi báyìí la wo things of the spirit. Shebi dey wait you. Wetin the Bible talk? Abeg. I don't take away. I don't read Bible last. Shebi Bible say do not be equally yoked with unbeliever. Bible also say let your light so shine before men that they may see your good things and praise your Father in heaven. Pastor Kingsley has followed me to go and wọnú ayé. No be small something. Na he be this. Shebi una sabi Pastor Kingsley when una see am. Una see he even go professional tattoo parlor. How pastor take sabi professional tattoo parlor? At 50, Pastor Kingsley buy gift ní tattoo. Shebi dey say tattoo is a sin. Abi no be so they talk. Remember in those days they will tell us that tattoo is a sin. They will tell us that palming your hair, cutting hair style. In those days when you go cut your hair, when you go do punk, Anita Baker, oríṣiríṣi, they go tell you say you have wọnú ayé. They go tell you say you have wọnú ayé lọ. Wonderful, miraculous. Ni pastor odindi Pastor Kingsley. Pastor Kingsley I dey come make I show una how Pastor Kingsley take start. Pastor Kingsley don backslide. Na people never understand say the man backslide. Backslide gbage. I dey come make I find one of him. I dey come. Ọ̀pù nepa. Make una hear part of the preaching of Pastor Kingsley.
African women don't like to marry men that they earn more than. Many of you are going to miss your husband because of that.
Motivational.
By the time I met my wife, like I said, she had masters, I had OND. If I was waiting till I could earn more than her to marry her, I would not be married today. In marriage, the two people become a team. You see, the days when they started teaching things like, oh, the men are the provider, you know that is not in the Bible, I hope you know. In those days, it was a traditional belief, not a biblical belief. And the reason was simple. Men knew the only way to control the women was to earn more. So you notice those days, men marry like 10 years or 15 years down because they would have first been established financially. Then they marry somebody that is not established so that they have full control over this person. That's how marriages were kept safe. It was a good intention, but it wasn't a good principle. Those days, survival was dependent on physical strength a lot. So you had to chase antelope or farm for hours. Men were largely the ones in charge of finances. Today, making money has nothing to do with strength again. Women can sit at home and post something and sell it to 1,000 people. Most careers now don't involve physical strength.
Pastor Kingsley is a motivational speaker, just like any of your other pastors. They are all motivational speaker. You say end time pastor Bibawu. Pastor get tattoo. All the pastors wey dey my show, where una dey? All my subscribers who are pastors, all my pastor subscribers, make una come explain the things of the spirit too, because I need to understand it. Because I need to understand the things of the spirit. Now this one I will see. You know, say, remember, Pastor Samson, at least this one get her to this one a pastor pikin. So it's possible that his father is what say they call that one? Eli. She na Eli. Na Eli dey for Bible abi. Na in those days, you know, say Eli, they say Eli children. It's possible, you know, say Jimmy Odukoya no be pastor initially. Na him papa and mama be pastor. So it's possible that omo pastor wonu aye. That one we know they follow, they argue. It's possible that omo pastor o wonu aye lo. We know that one already. So we know fault Jimmy Odukoya. Say he get tattoo. You know, say Jimmy na fine boy. Jimmy na 6-pack fine boy. The guy dey gbe yin dada. You understand? And the guy understand the things of the spirits. The guy understand the things of the spirit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and watch the Hollywood movie that he used to do. So, and the guy na correct spec for those wey you spec for. The guy plait hair. He get tattoo. He be like say he even get earring. I can't remember, but he be like say he get earring. Remember? So the guy dey act movie. The guy dey act movie na pastor pikin. Him papa prayer no reach am. So when before Jimmy became a pastor, abi before he became the wetin they call the name of the heir to the empire of him papa, the owner of the him papa business. You know, say na him papa be before he collect, you are confused. Don't confuse you. Don't let confusion confuse you. So in those days, for God so love the world, the Bible leave for God so love the world for corner. When Jimmy come, when they anoint him, you know, so when his papa die, and the guy wear in braid, you know, so na braid the braid. When his papa wear braid, when he wear braid come, and he get tattoo for body, we 6-pack, we say okay, Pastor Ele na wonderful. This one na omo pastor. The guy no be in calling. He no plan to become omo pastor. Him mama and papa born am. They can't decide say they be pastor. You understand? So personally, I no fit fault Jimmy because Jimmy na omo pastor. They even have a initial that they use in calling omo pastors na PK, pastors kids. In case you never hear, they get initial. You know, say Nigeria don't they get initial for everything now. When you hear I'm a PK, it means I'm a pastor's kids. You got what I got? Can you got here? You got here. Now pastor's kid. When you hear PK, I'm a pastor's kid. Now so it be. So we don't get pastor. We don't get pastor to ti wonu aye lo. Àwọn ọmọ pastor wọ́n ti wonu aye. So Jimmy naturally. Jimmy get tattoo, so we know they follow till Jimmy they argue. Now, apart from Jimmy Odukoya, remember Funke Felix Adejubo, Kinon Porukwe, Funke Bishop Wetin be her name again? Bishop Funke Adejumo. In pikin, in last born, second to last, the one wey marry Tolulope Solution. You know say the wife Tolulope Solution, she get a YouTube channel. The daughter, she's a daughter-in-law. Well, for now, she's a daughter-in-law of Kinon Porukwe, Funke Felix Adejumo. You know that pastor wey dey always dey call, wey God dey tell am say make dey sow a seed of $1,000 for virginity virgin. Na im pikin you see so. Im son na im marry Tolulope Solution. Wetin you see for im head so? Mohawk. Shey na mohawk dey call am? Abeg make una explain am to me. No be mohawk dey call this thing wey dey im pikin head so. Na im pikin be this so. Na the front and back na una dey see so. The guy plait hair. He plait hair. Now he don cut the hair. He plait the hair. They plait hair. Remember say Leke Adeboye, he and his wife too. Na so they go get wetin they call the thing wey they get. Na so they go get at the come we get one pastor. He get one pastor at the come make I gist una.
We see Jesus.
At the come make we do this aproko way. We go do the aproko in a way where e go benefit all of us. Because all this touch not my anointed, we una dey talk. All this touch not my anointed. Do my prophet no harm. Na lie you go touch them. Won bi won da ka ma touch won. Ipe ani touch won irọ́ náà pa. A ma touch àwọn pastors yìí. Leke wife, she cut style for hair. She even dey do wetin they call her. She dey wear hair. Okay, now she no dey wear earring again. She don't like say she no get hole for years. But all the pastor children, Tolu Odukoya, that one get how many earring for years. You remember in those days, even for one earring gone, na so pastor go dey use side eye dey look you. They go dey look you like omo issue. I dey come. I go show una the things of the spirit. I dey come. Give me 1 minute. Make I show una the things of the spirit. Just do you remember this pastor? Pastor Dolapo. Shey na Dolapo la what they call am. Hear wetin Pastor Dolapo. In case you don't know who Pastor Dolapo be before, come and hear the things of the spirit.
Some years ago, I was singing Bum Size. If you see a Muslim that is looking...
Did you hear that? Some years ago, your pastor was singing Bum Size. The pastor used to be a musician. This Pastor Dolapo, he used to be a musician. He dey rap Igbo.
Looking for truth. You just put small intercession, they will see Jesus. Look at, why do you think God, Jesus, had to appear to Paul of Tarsus? The guy took letter and went to go and be killing people for his God's sake. God said, I like him. I won't change his heart. I will change the direction of how he's using it. He was a bad guy, but he was zealous in bad things. And you know those are the kind of people God uses. You are laughing. It's true. Some years ago, I was singing Bum Size. Sailor. My mom did her best too, because I know she might be watching. Don't feel bad. The first time weed entered my hand was 13.
Shembo.
And I wake up early in the morning.
Your pastor used to smoke weed. He used to be a musician.
West End, around Yaba. Under the bridge there, we'll go and be smoking. At 14. At 15, I was signed. I had a record. I got a car. At 15. I gave my life to Christ and God told me to go and return the car. Say, oh, my big boy has finished. This was the first time my friend, you know Tolu now in the UK. The first time my friend Tolu, so she was my classmate. So something happened. I was singing somewhere. She came and she saw me, as they invited me to come and she saw me. She sat down and started laughing. So when I finished singing, she said, what was that trick you were doing for them there? She couldn't believe that God had changed my life. I said, I've changed. She said, stop it. You.
Well, you are not a nice person.
So if there's a way you'll be diligent in bad things, Kolade Abi. He had a record deal now. Abi, you have song with Ice Prince. It's on YouTube. Now he's following Pastor up and down. Are you getting what I'm saying?
We are getting. I want you guys to please let us now go back. Let us kindly get, say on this page, we listen, we don't judge, but we dey ask question. Let us now go back and watch it properly.
Some years ago, I was singing Bum Bum Size. If you see a Muslim that is,
Abeg, those of una wey don work for substance abuse, abi those of una wey dey work for substance abuse, abeg help us look at the face of the things of the spirit. Help us look at the face of the things of the spirit. He said sometimes ago, help us look, brother Larry, abi no Larry, help us look at, help us. Sorry, no vex, no vex.
Looking for truth. You just put small intercession, you will see, they will see Jesus.
Definitely.
Look at, why do you think God, Jesus, had to appear to Paul of Tarsus? The guy took letter and went to go and be killing people for his God's sake. God said, I like him. I won't change his heart. I will change the direction of how he's using it. He was a bad guy, but he was zealous in bad things. And those are the kind of people God uses.
Yes, definitely.
You are laughing. It's true.
Yes.
Some years ago, I was singing Bum Bum Size. Sailor. My mom did her best.
This guy, wallahi, eshama woju e. Focus your focus on his face. Focus your focus on his looks. All of them when they do substance abuse, focus your focus. Alala, what you call it?
Don't feel bad. The first time weed entered my hand was 13. And I wake up early in the morning. This is a teenager, 14. I will go to West End, around Yaba. Under the bridge there, we'll go and be smoking at 14. At 15, I was signed. I had a record deal. I got a car at 15. I gave my life to Christ, and God told me to go and return the car. Say, oh, my big boy has finished. This was.
Abeg, I have question. This guy wey dey talk so, they say the guy, from what I heard, he went to University of Lagos. Now the story wey him dey talk, he say some years ago, say him dey sing Bum Bum Size. He had a record deal. At 15, he had a record deal. He got a car. Abeg, at what stage now he can't go University of Lagos? Now question no, Iberi Okinfaja. Now question I get. You don't say me as Abi ask question. We listen, we don't talk, but we dey ask question. Eba wa woju bodai, show Larry abi ko Larry. Now question. You don't say we dey do aproko, we dey ask question. All things are passed away. Diaspora diva, you are in the spirit. I like when people are in the spirit. All things are don't get definition. All things are passed away. Asila afeshu la bule. Asila afeshu la bule. Wonderful, miraculous.
The first time my friend, you know Tolu now in the UK. The first time my friend Tolu, so she was my classmate. So something happened. I was singing somewhere. She came and she saw me as they invited me to come and she saw me. She sat down and started laughing. So when I finished singing, she said, "What's that film trick you were doing for them there?" She couldn't believe that God had changed my life. I said, "I've changed. All things are passing." She said, "Stop it."
All things are passing, you know.
So if there's a way you'll be diligent in bad things, Kolade Abi. He had a record deal now. You have song with Ice Prince.
Even look, if you understand substance abuse, or if you work in substance abuse, just looking at him, look at his face. You don't need someone to tell you what's up. You don't need someone to tell you what's up. Just look at his face. Now like this. You know, say our pastor. Anyway, They understand the things of the spirit. Now we no understand the things of the spirit. Not them. They understand the things of the spirit, but we don't understand the things of the spirit. A pastor, he said some years ago, he say in the sing bomb size. That means to say pastor no blow. When I tell you, say for pastor secular jobs, when they don't make it in their secular job, they will come. Hello Muturayo, how are you there? And when they don't make it in their secular jobs, they will come enter. They will come carry microphone, carry pako. They go build altar. The next thing you go hear, God call me. Just like Jerry Eze, the guy no blow. The guy no make am when he dey work for. Shena, what is the name of that thing where he say he dey work for? The name of the company or whatever organization where he say he work for. Where he come begin dey tell story that touch the heart. If he was that successful in his job, in his day job or in his day career, the guy no go come dey shout ayayayaya every 7 o'clock. He no go dey waka up and down dey shout ayayayaya. Him wife sef no dey successful in her career. Now they come call, now they come dey package. No, he never worked in Shell. I think it was an NGO. He come dey package now. He come dey package now. They want to do foundation. That foundation, if you like, go donate money. Nigeria is a direct paper. Nigeria is the account, the money they go. Go and do your homework before you go and sell more. It's as simple as that. If you don't know what to do with your money, carry and come give me. I go help you hold am. I go help you hold am. I get different things where I go do with your money. I go help you hold am. Now we don't get see. You see, where are all those pastors wey go tell us say we no understand the things of the spirit? So imagine back then, where they say Dashan, don't do this, don't do tattoo, don't do kinikan, don't do kinikan. Me, personally, I don't like tattoo. I like it, but I wouldn't do it on my body. I don't personally. I don't like anything being written on my body. I like, of course, when I see tattoo, I admire it, but I won't put it on my body. But I don't stop people from doing what they want to do. But the cocoa of the matter, we say independent singer with 77 million. Okay, welcome on board. As I was talking, maybe you can help us sign this brother. This is our pastor. Come and help us sign him on your record label.
On YouTube. Nice, following Pastor Opanda. Are you getting what I'm saying?
We are getting.
Some years ago, I was singing Bum Size. If you see a Muslim that is looking for truth, you
see, these are our pastors. They are pastors. These are they control their lives. This was where that video. You be listening to the video with this. Hold on.
One great philosopher said,
hold on, we couldn't hear. Ejo, who sang lonely at the top? Who we know say sang lonely at the top? Pastor Pastor Kingsley. We couldn't hear what Pastor Kingsley talk. Now we know the playlist on Pastor Kingsley's playlist. Here Amu.
At the top, lonely. When you start to succeed in life, one of the things you'll find out is that there are not many people that think like you. At the top, lonely.
Pastor Kingsley say,
lonely. When you start to succeed in life, one of the things you'll find out is that there are not many people that think like you. Most people are in survival mode. At the top, lonely. When you start to succeed in life, one of the things you'll find at the top, lonely. When you at the top, lonely. At the top, lonely. When you start to succeed in life, one of the at the top, lonely. When you start at the top, lonely.
Shey you hear? Asake don turn philosopher. Pastor Kingsley say, he say one philosopher, one great philosopher once said, lonely at the top, lonely, lonely, lonely. Ha! Remember say that this place na we dey one day wey one pastor come tell us say kurukere wait see when he say God preach kurukere give am, no be small something. Nigerian pastor, àwọn Nigerian pastor wọ́n ti wọnú ayé lọ. I dey come o. Why this video no come una so I dey come? Why is this stuff not doing? I dey come, make una hold on o. I wan bring that our pastor wey sing kurukere kurukere give us. Lonely at the top, lonely, lonely, lonely. Asake dey say you be philosopher. When I tell you say your pastors, when I tell you that your pastors listen to music that we all listen to, una go say make we bring our head. Ka moriwa ka morunwa, òun ló délẹ̀ báyìí. Òun ló délẹ̀ báyìí tá à ń wò lójú títì. Òun ló délẹ̀. So I say, so your pastors always wanted no, it's not being flagged. So your pastors, they wanted your pastor always wanted to live a life. So the life your pastors want to live is what they were telling us not to do. Is that not what it is? The life your pastors wanted is what they were telling us not to do back in the days. They were telling us not to do. Those are the life. Look at it. So your pastors wanted to do tattoo all this while. Instead of them to tell us say they like tattoo, your pastors used to watch. When I tell you, you know, say that lady, there was a lady that those ladies wey Asake interview, I say Asake, when they do interview, those ladies said it. They said pastors are their biggest customer. They say for strippers club, say pastors they enter strippers club. Everything your pastors preached against is literally what they are doing. Everything they preached against is basically what they are doing. They have no filters. They are basically doing everything they preached against. And here we are. You be there, you be fighting. Touch not my anointed. You don't understand the things of the spirit. The pastor said this, the pastor said that. Only. So your pastors can do tattoo. Wonderful, miraculous. So your pastors, they can do tattoo. Listen to this audio. Let me play the audio for you. Remember this audio.
I get the money. Oh yeah, make me rocky. Sample it. Till the early morning. Sample it. Oh na.
I dey come. Let's listen to the audio while I wait for it to be sent to my.
I get the money. Oh yeah, make me rocky. Sample it. Till the early morning. Sample it. Oh na. Years ago, I was living in a house. I paid rent, but the landlord and the agent had issues. So my money was lost in transit. And they managed, and of course, if you've ever been that.
Hold on. Let me see if it's come to my phone. Sorry. Let me just see. Bear with me. Now it be this. Remember this video where I played that time? I did a show. Remember?
kukere. I get money, kukere.
This one a pastor.
Sample, till the early morning, sample. Oh, na. Years ago.
Hold on, shebi dey say na Holy Spirit dey minister to pastors. Shebi pastors dey used to hear directly from God, dey get God direct phone number. This pastor na Inyanya song na him minister to am. Shebi you hear as the pastor dey sing am from the start.
I was living in a house, I paid rent, but the landlord and the agent had issues. So my money was lost in transit. And they managed, and of course, if you've ever been in that conversation before, you cannot talk to landlord, you can't talk to agent, because agent is on the wrong. But you paid, and agent gave you receipts. The receipt he gave you was the landlord's receipt. But the day he gave you the receipt was the day and the landlord fought. That's exactly what happened with me. So the money didn't get to the landlord's receipt is in my hand. The landlord knows it is his receipt, but the landlord has not gotten the money. So the landlord is in a fix. He can't fight, but he's also throwing tantrums, and he's giving me deadlines on when I should pay. And so the day for the deadline was like maybe tomorrow, and today I had been looking for the money everywhere on how to get the money to pay for my house rent. And so I began to pay. This is years ago. You know the funny thing, how much was that money? 36,000 naira. By the way, may God save you from suffer head.
Came by moonlight, became by moonlight.
I prayed. So as I was walking on the road, my normal prayer walk in the day, trusting God for money. Listen,
prayer walk.
That's how I passed by a salon. Before this time, like the down area, that's why we're paying 36,000. No lights. My toilet was shared by 12 houses. So here I was taking a prayer walk, asking God for my 36K, and then NEPA brought lights for less than 1 minute. I don't know whether when they brought the light the last time, of course, it must have been that the barbing salon.
Leave all those pastors say Inyanya na evangelist. They go na the year.
Oh yeah, make me rock you. Sample. See early morning. Sample. Oh na. Never just look like now. As I stood on that road, I started crying. But you will not understand why.
Hey, no, we
now
don't.
I am Akwa. Everybody else thinks that kokere is sexual. Kokere, there's something in your brain. There's not just hear a word, and it just sounds sexual. So, but when an Akwa person hears kokere, it's actually the word kokere. Don't think, don't worry. And that's what it means. So what he was actually saying was, don't worry. Don't think. Here I was walking on the road and I heard kokere 3 times. It is from above. Follow me. I get money. Kokere. This rock till the early morning. I got my prophetic word. God was saying, don't worry about it. I have money. He said, let us, whatever we're doing, let's rock it till tomorrow morning. So as I heard that song on the road, I broke down. I began to cry. When I got to my house, I knew what I was doing. I moved into Thanksgiving. I stopped asking about the money. That night, I spent in Thanksgiving, in praise, giving thanks to God. Early in the morning, I knocked on my door. I thought that it was my landlord. Apparently, there was somebody who I did a project work for. He was supposed to pay me about 40,000 or so.
Lamba. I like to ask questions from the things of the spirit. So, Lord Okosha, Inyanya, shebi dey say na God dey minister to pastors. Na Inyanya na him minister, na Inyanya music, na him minister to pastor. You see say there's trouble in paradise of Christians. In short, religion generally, there's trouble in their paradise. Nobody, if you dey find people wey be hypocrites, wallahi no find people. Na people wey get, na all these yeye people. Ugochi Steven, you said they are good, they are examples of good pastor. Let's talk about them. Carry the good pastor come. Carry the good pastor come. Tell am make he come our show. Make we come hear the things of the spirit from him mouth. That's all we need to do. We need to hear the things of the spirit from the mouth of that good pastor, and we go ask am question. No be the one where we just dey talk Bible. We go ask question. We listen, we don't talk, but we dey ask question. And he must answer us question. No be all sudden they go tell us you don't understand the things of the spirit. Wetin be the things of the spirit? You go shalaye. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. Come and shalaye it. Whatever you are saying, you have to be able to back it up. If you can't back up what you are saying, then there's no point having conversation. Now, these pastors, now these same pastors, now they tell us, say, all these secular song they are from the devil. Meanwhile, your pastor they hear kurukere, he they hear them. Sete no be God follow and talk, na secular song na him follow and talk. So that means say in God na deaf and dumb, and people dey the church, they clap for am. They are there jumping up and down, clapping for him. Right on, pastor. Look the pastor sef, he carry dada put for head, he do braids put for head. All the things that your pastors in those days say make we no dey do, na him be this now. Una pastor wọ́n ti wọnú ayé, thank you jare Muse. They come look Pastor Kingsley, he say Asake na philosopher. Abeg, how Asake take turn philosopher? Lonely at the top, lonely. Na Asake we know say he singer. He look, he say, wetin be the name? He say Inyanya na evangelist. Abeg, all the song wey Inyanya dey sing, Inyanya resemble evangelist. Your waist, all I want is your waist. How that one take do evangelism? Orio, your body dey totori me Orio. How that one take turn, take make Inyanya evangelist? Abi na evangelist for za other room now that they talk? Na question no, ìbéèrè o de kì í fàjà. If na evangelist for za other room, make we know the one wey we dey talk now. Because all this grammar wey your pastors just dey talk, imagine pastor dey church, you no see, shebi na Bible na suppose dey read for inside church. Your pastors no read Bible. Instead, your pastor begin dey talk, he no parents. He say he parents, he come begin dey talk story. He parents, agent and landlord get problem and landlord get agents. And he can't come, he come dey waka for road, light no dey, nepa carry wire go. When they come, they come dey listen to, they come bring light for 1 second. He come hear kukere. As he come hear the kukere, he come go inside house. God come tell am say make he no worry. The next day, as he wake up in the morning, na somebody knock him door. Person wey he don do project for all these many years, according to Baba Adeboye. All this I did a project. The person came and paid me 40,000 naira, and I now paid my debt. Just like Baba Adeboye go come. It's one of my children. We don't ever see the children. One of my children, as I was walking on the road, one of my children saw me. He come meet me. He come say, "Daddy," I come greet am. We come enter hotel. He wan follow me enter lift. Lift come follow me. She come carry her cloth put for up. We ask Daddy Gio till today. Aunty wear kutu abi she no wear kutu. He said the mark dey all over the aunty body. How Daddy Gio take see all the mark? The mark dey on top, e dey below. How Daddy Gio take see the one wey dey below? Person put cloth. Daddy Gio say the woman put cloth. He put cloth as how? Daddy Gio egbe nkan sí nkan abe egbe nkan sí nkan. Daddy Gio no, till today Daddy Gio no answer us. Abio, help me ask am. Aunty no wear shimi. Aunty bora isi owo ọmọlúàbí. Say Daddy Gio, that a whole Daddy Gio, he see say the woman get scar all over her body. Na ìyàwó oníyàwó àbí na wetin dey call am, honorarium with 2 leg. Question aberi o, because ó bá lọ jẹ́ pé Daddy Gio àwọn gan gbé nǹkan sí nǹkan. Because the look we go ask question, wọ́n bí wọn dá ká má béèrè question. Daddy Gio just come. I was walking in there, went to a country. As I was walking on the road, I asked them, because in redemption camp, I can walk up and down. As I walk up and down, that sister come and see me. I come and greet her. Bless you, the Lord bless you. As he come and walk on the road, he now follow me. I said, don't get me into trouble. He come and get me into trouble. Then I come and walk her. Then I come. Then we got into the lift, and the lift was going up. Then we went up. As it was the up, na lift they go up. Abina that the Jews gola, he they go up. Na question. You know, na kuku get we sit down. Where that the Geo they tell us story. Na quietly we sit down for our corner. abi na we go meet Daddy Gio say make he tell us story ni, make Daddy Gio come tell us ṣe ó dúró sókè ó wálẹ̀, make Daddy Gio come tell us na snake monkey shadow he do abi na Muslim in the action, make they come tell us the style wey dey do. Na question o, na question we dey ask. The woman he now enter my hotel room, she forced herself into my hotel room, o force daddy, shey na forceful kerewa he dey do abi na BBI wetin dey call am BSL abi wetin dey call that kinky sex, make daddy tell us. We no go tell anybody. We always tell all these people their secret is safe on our platform. We no go tell anybody. The woman go do, then she now took off her clothes. How she take comot her clothes? Daddy Gio, when she dey comot her clothes and your body stand at ten tion, Daddy Gio, the answer is plenty o. The question wey you get to answer is plenty. She come and collect her, she come and remove her cloth. As she come remove her cloth, then I saw scar and my eye come and behold the beholding. Ṣé aunty dúró dédé àbí kò dúró dédé? How aunty take sabi? She comot cloth for you as how? Daddy Gio, the cloth get hook abi the cloth no get hook? The cloth get zip abi the cloth no get zip? Àbíkú àtijọ́ yín ni daddy? Because Daddy Gio, you tell us say you be no piti. Na your ku àtijọ́ make una let us know. Once debe always is debe. Na oka follow. Let us understand Daddy Gio. Una zip down abi una no zip down? Did you help her to uncomot her cloth when una start from let me hold you, come and caress my body? Na wetin una dey sing be that? Na question. Ìbéèrè ò kì í fàjà. After all, Kevin Little is also he's an evangelist. Abi una no know evangelist Kevin Little? Let me hold you, come and caress my body. You driving me crazy. Turn me on. That is evangelist Kevin Little. We dey use am dey do Zumba in those days. Na question. The zip come when you come close your eyes, make a wish, na zip come begin dey come down. As e come dey come down, Daddy Gio too, the action come dey actioning, attention come dey stand, John Thomas come dey greet. Like shegi Daddy Gio, I no dey like lies. When you no be firewood, person look you, he comot cloth and you dey inside hotel room. Daddy Gio, you know say na gegege we sit down. When you carry your story come meet us, na gegege na we sit down. They come comot zip, aunty come comot zip, bra nko? When you are in that level, to comot bra is the fastest thing a man can do. What are you talking? To comot e go surprise you. How you know say men dey go abeg brothers, all the men in our page, come and tell us how e be say una dey get that kind skill. They go just press the thing, the thing go just come out. Abi una no understand the things of the spirit. All the brothers wey dey our show, all you men wey dey our show, why e be say na specialty be that? I'm a bad shy. Na true now. Do you not understand the things of the spirit? They go just put their hand when they don't close your eyes. As they do the close your eyes, make a wish, they go just carry their hand, they go before you know wetin dey happen, the bra go just you go just see the thing dey fling. Na they go just comot am. What are you saying? Aunty comot cloth. Okay, we gree say she comot cloth. As she come comot the cloth, the next thing ìbejì bá jábọ́ nínú ibi tó wà. Nọ́bà mú bra, ni bra bá ń fly. They call àkútú. What are you saying? They go for everything go fly. They call they do close your eyes. I'll make love to you like you want me to. I no talk am. I just dey imagine. You know say they go first start with Kevin Little. When Daddy Gio see wetin strong pass am, Daddy Joe just say yeah, nine Kevin Little, past evangelist Kevin Little just start to dey play. Yeah, let me hold you, come and caress my body. As now they can't change am, to close your eyes, hey, make a wish. Now Daddy Joe hand, he can't hey. As he can't go. Boys to men, una no remember Boys to Men. As he come, now Daddy Joe can't look. Now his sister can't tell Daddy Joe, think twice. There's another day for you and me in paradise. Daddy Joe no tell us whether Auntie do return match. He no tell us how many days wey he spend for there. Mommy Gio, you know we are your children. We are just helping you to analyze the things of the spirits. Mommy Gio ti gbé ìkọgbẹ yín, just in case you no know. Daddy Gio has carry yam and pass your back. Daddy Gio he can't dey go. Na him aunty come comot. That's why Daddy Gio was able to check láì ṣe obstetrician, láì ṣe gynecologist. Daddy Gio come check the woman body, he check him full body. Say Daddy Gio no say mark dey all over her body, he check him full body. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹ bá wa béèrè lọ́wọ́ Daddy Gio, ṣé obstetrician ni wọ́n ni àbí gynecologist èwo ni wọ́n nu méjèèjì? Make una help us ask Daddy Gio. All Daddy Gio's children, make una go help us ask una papa. That one pass. Na so that an embassy, that one too come. He say God say he come Scotland. He was in Scotland, he was sleeping, and as he was sleeping in Scotland, then suddenly God now told him, God now showed him a man with 2 women. God show am man wey dey do twosome for inside hotel. He say God show am for inside dream. And God don't just show am alone o. God come show am the process. How did they gbé nǹkan sí nǹkan? That one come dey show am. God come dey show am how did they gbé nǹkan sí nǹkan? All of us will not be children. We are children, but we understand the things of the spirit. And Pastor Nathaniel Bassey, he specifically said when I was in Scotland, and true that time, Pastor Nathaniel Bassey dey call Scotland shere. And we know, we hear allegedly, we hear say human honorarium dey. We hear say honorarium of 2 leg dey. So that means say Pastor Nathaniel Bassey, we dey ask question, you dey do twosome abi you no dey do twosome? Na question ìbéèrè òkè fàjà. Na question, you dey do twosome abi you no dey do twosome? God will show you. He show you sete, he show you how man dey do 2 women. Wetin shele? Pastor Nathaniel Bassey is beginning to look like you, because you were very specific where God for show you the thing. You dey Scotland, and we know those of us wey dey stay for Scotland, we don't say cold day for Scotland. We know say cold day. No make you no let us lie. We know say cold day. He can't show you 2 women. Láì ṣe grey anatomy. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? You can't close your eye. God can't show you ponolo dindi. You see say na one man with 2 women. 1 man and 2 women. No be small something o. He can't dey talk grammar. 1 man and 2 women, and then the Holy Spirit, then I come and see the man, then he has 2 women, and God showed me the spirit of what you mean, spirit of adultery. Pastor Nathaniel Bassey, get my so tough fun wa. Make we tell us the truth. Your secret is safe with us. We no go tell anybody. Enough of all this corner talk una dey do. Come and tell us the truth. Now, so the beginning of this year, now Pastor Nathaniel Bassey come. all those pastors, all of you that used to have girlfriend, all of you that used to put women in guest house and hotel, how Pastor Nathaniel Bassey take no? E dey do am abi e no dey do am? Na question. E dey do am abi e no dey do am? All this miracle wetin dey call am, hallelujah challenge, you wan start another nonsense hallelujah challenge now? All those hallelujah challenge, ṣé ìṣe pé Pastor Nathaniel Bassey challenge àwọn anyway? Na here we go dey, we go watch cinema. Na another pastor too na come now. I talk am. Come, e be like say some people dey my page. E be like some people dey my page wey dey always dey update Kingdom Protocol, wey dey update blog. I talk am. People dey my page wey dey always dey update blog. Because I've noticed that, like sometimes when I do like some shows, they will carry it and then you see it on Instablog. The Instablog don't carry am. They say Pastor Nathaniel, I say Nathaniel, Pastor Kingsley, they don't carry am. You see, huh? They say Pastor Kingsley spark a debate. This is just about 17 minutes ago. The guy go do tattoo. He do tattoo. When you hear tattoo, oh shit, tattoo lo dindi. Kojuma ribi ketera ni ogun. Exactly. Korede Kumaya self tell us you need to have a woman, you need to have money to keep women in hotel. Oríṣiríṣi la rí lójú títì. I dey come later o, e get one show wey I wan come do. Women no go like me for this show wey I wan do. I dey come. We go come talk about am later. I dey come. We go come talk about am later. Anyway, Pastor Kingsley ti wọnú ayé o. Pastor Kingsley has wọnú ayé lódindi. He has wọnú ayé. Wetin make am wọnú ayé now we no can understand, but Pastor Kingsley has wọnú ayé. So we now need to form evangelism team to go and evangelize back to Pastor Kingsley, because pastor need to come back. Pastor need to come back to, yes, so my sister, pastor need to come back to come and do the things of the spirit, because this one wey Pastor Kingsley wọnú ayé, oríṣiríṣi la rí lọ́jọ́ Sunday. I dey come make I see. E get one video wey I dey find. Just give me 1 minute. Let me try and see. I want to show you a video. I want to show you a particular video. I don't know why the video is not coming up. Hold on. Anyway, maybe I will use it to do short video. I will use it to do short video. I don't know why the video. So, lọ́rọ̀ kan ṣá, that is the breaking news I brought to you, that Pastor Kingsley has wọnú ayé. For those of you who are just joining, wey dey wonder why we dey talk about Pastor Kingsley, àwọn nìyí o. Our pastor has wọnú ayé lọ. He has gone to go and enter tattoo. So all those that shall not do tattoo, that shall not wear earring, that shall not plait your hair, that shall not do dada. Abi o, late Mohbad kuku singer, ọmọ pastor ti wọnú ayé. That shall not do dada, that shall not do all of this. When anybody wan stop you, show them Pastor Kingsley video. Na your pastor na you dey see, you dey tattoo parlour. And by the way, I no know. Na e be like say Pastor Kingsley, anyway, like most of your pastors anyway, they are always abroad. Make we see wetin people talk. Make we do aproko small. Make we do aproko small. Make I go look for Insta blog. Let us do aproko and read comments. For the video, Pastor Kingsley tattoo, they just post am. The tattoo is just, the video was just posted about 20 minutes ago. The comment section, it says life begins at 50. Some people, another one say pretty dimple. He say tattoo is a sin, yo. Lady Rosabel, for those of us that have something to say but decide not to say it, may the peace of the Lord be with us. Amen. Heareth the greatest, or whatever it is. Association of Jesus and his bride and angel, start typing. Àwọn ẹlẹ́nu bóká. Just know God personally. This is another person. Just I like as Christians, I like as they decide twist each other brain. He said, just know God personally. Don't let anyone introduce their own God to you. Find your God and know him for yourself. Then this one, he said that John 3:16 is emphasizing. I thought they say our body is a temple of God. Now so we hear too. When we're growing up, that's what we're told. Yinka, you said the tattoo say for God so loved the world. Story but pastor ti ya tattoo. Make we know the karama. You know say when as he don tattoo John 3:16 now he go dey use say dey preach. I did not tattoo nonsense on my body. I tattoo the Bible on my body. Now you go use stay preach. Did the Bible say anything about tattoo? I reserve my comment. May God bless us all. Messengers come in different form. Comes about Shengbo. I'm getting mine soon. I can't wait for my relative to judge me. Tattoo is not a sin. People don't know it's an expression of how you feel. Shengbo. They go come begin to support their pastors. That is the reason why you listen to that are coming out of the that one no sabi know wetin dey talk. Just know God for yourself, sha. It's only conversational because Christians believe it's a sin to have tattoo and nothing wrong. One mumu go soon type thank God for Islam. He say I wonder wetin that my ex wey dey always talk say tattoo dey demonic go talk now. You see, like I always say, it's easier to judge what you don't understand rather than putting it in the effort to learn and understand. Anyway, make they do their stuff. I go do short video on later. Pastor Tiwonu Ayew, Pastor Kingsley has come into the world. So we welcome Pastor Kingsley to the world. Shebi dey say, I kuku like Pastor Larry. Make we hear this Pastor Larry preaching. Hold on, I think I have it here. Make we hear this Pastor Larry. Hold on. I have decided to follow Jesus.
I have decided to follow Jesus.
I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. Turning back, no turning. I can never look back. Oh no. Pastor Kingsley, he don't backslide. Pastor Kingsley don't fall slide. You know when they go say, "Aproko, you are fall slided and backslided." Now we know say Pastor Kingsley don't front slide. Now me and Pastor Kingsley we dey go fire. Abi, no be so they talk at that time. If you do this thing, you will go to fire. So Pastor Kingsley they go fire now. Every church member of Pastor Kingsley, all of them they go fire. We don't sabi those who they go fire now. Abi no be so it be. We don't sabi everybody when they go fire now. We don't sabi them. Now here we go dey.
I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided.
I have decided
to follow Jesus. The good news.
I can never look back. No. It's already too late. Later now, Funke go come. Funke go come now. Go say make we no dey judge the church. Whether you Funke's video.
I'm so ashamed to say what I'm about to say, but it's so relevant. The American embassy put me in a committee, and it included Muslims and some other religions. From that large committee,
It's
they
not
brought
ended.
out 7 of us, and I was the only woman to a committee from a committee. One day we were having a meeting at the American embassy, and then we were in that meeting, inside that embassy. And as we were having lunch, one of the imams we were sitting across, he said to me, Mrs. Adejumo, I don't understand this, your Christian brethren. Our imams do worse things. We don't post on Instagram. We cover them. This is a public space. People are watching online from around the world.
I think they are flagging.
I felt like covering my face. He said they do worse things. We don't expose them. What is wrong with your Christian brethren?
You know what? Let's end the show. They are flagging. I can tell they are flagging. We have passed our message. Pastor Kingsley Tiwonuayi. Pastor Kingsley they go fire. It dey obvious. Shebi they say anybody wey do bad thing go fire. Pastor Kingsley they go fire. Now we know say they go fire. Okay? We have passed our message. I will see you all later in the evening. I dey go do my pedicure and my manicure. Make I go do my pedicure, my manicure, and I shall come back in the evening. I'll see you guys, or in the afternoon at some point. Anyway, today is a kind of like free day for me, so I'll see you all later. Onirushe oniyoshe o tolobe loju. Eba wa keep Pastor Kingsley for air fire. Tell am say we dey greet am from air fire. Okay? Shebi dey say anybody wey do bad thing, including Kita too, go air fire. Pastor Kingsley, now we know say na air fire e dey go. Everybody wey dey go Pastor Kingsley church, we know say na air fire. All of them dey go. We go see them there when we see them. Odabo, I will see you all later in the day. Take care and have a wonderful day.